I got it.
I got it. I already did it. Oh man. Somebody forgot to hit the go button.
Ah,
Sheepers creepers.
who was it? Who did it?
Oh well, I ain't gonna say.
Here we are once again, 4 minutes into a show, talking to each other and not even lie.
This has to be the worst podcast ever. I'm telling
uh,
you. Yeah. Oh gosh, I was just listening to that guy down in Florida who was giving us down the road. I'm telling you, he was giving us down the road, and he's right. We suck. We are
oh, yeah.
terrible. Oh yeah.
Oh, I've not heard of this.
Oh, I'll have to share it with you sometime. So good to see everybody. Let's go through some names because I already went through so many. John Shoemaker was the first one in the house. Then Christina. Always good to see Christina. John
Yeah.
Shoemaker. Dwayne Smither. Smither. Steve McFall. Loving Steve McWinter. Yeah, Bobby Linden. I love my Bobby Linden. Can I tell you a story about Bobby Linden? The other day, the other day he and I were out and about, and I introduced him to a friend, and I called him Billy. I said, "It's my friend Billy." I totally had a brain fart. I said, "It's my friend Billy," and then Bobby didn't even correct me. And a little while later, I said, "Did I call you Billy?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What's wrong with me?" Oh my goodness, Dean Dirt. Wow, what's up, my brother? Good to see you tonight. Elijah Daniels. Oh man, we got a room full. Farmal Eric. He's been on before. Good to see you again tonight. Griffin Jones. Always good to see Griffin. Devin Moorhead. Wow, we just got a bunch of guys. Cody Smith, Sean Garner. Love me some Sean Garner. His wife's a sweetheart. I'm telling you right now. He married up. Like, I can't put my arm up there high enough.
Oh, absolutely.
Not like me and Jeremy.
Nah.
He married up.
Yeah, shit.
Iris, good to see you. De Jesus, Prestige Pressure Washing, Florida. Nice. Vulcan Pressure. Like the list goes on and on and on. You guys, Scott Surface Cleaner, good to see you, buddy. Really good to see everybody. I was in your neck of the woods this weekend, Scott. Looked for you. Tall, lanky fella. I looked everywhere for you. All right. Good to see everyone tonight. I got a whole stack of questions. Look at this. You can't really see it, but I got a whole stack of questions people have been sending in. A lot of these from our retreat. I'm going to tackle some of these. We are. And then we are 1 week away from Sales Boost next Wednesday night. Don't forget. Jeremy and I will both be in Orlando, Florida. That's the plan. Lord willing, we will be there, and we will go live from Sales Boost. So you definitely do not want to miss next week. Now, I want to say that I'd love for you to be able to come and join us at Sales Boost. If you're able to make it, there's still plenty of room. Come on down. We'll have a good time. You can meet Jeremy, see my legs, and I think we're having a party in our room. We're going to have a big old party in our room Wednesday night, I guess, Thursday night. And, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and we're going to have a great time. That's in Orlando, Florida next week. But if you can't make it, be sure and watch us live next Wednesday. We'll be sure and put out some reminders so that you won't forget. It's going to be great. Yeah, Cody, we're going to go live just like the last time. But we'll be there together. Last year it was just Jeremy there. This year we'll both be there, and we're excited about that. Maybe we'll have some guest speakers who kind of impromptu jump on and enjoy the evening with us.
I'm sure we will. Sure we will. Let's see. I'm just not catching up on all the comments.
That's all right. So about 10 minutes before going on, I text Jeremy. I said, "Sup?" He came back and said, "Oh, Lord, he done totally forgot about you boys, girls."
I did. I forgot it was Wednesday. I forgot it was Wednesday, boys. I was kicked back in my boys' room watching Jurassic World, not a care in the world, eating popcorn. And the next thing I know, I had a message.
You got a little popcorn in your grill right there.
Probably do.
No, you don't. I'm just teasing you, buddy.
Got a little gray in it.
Hey, you guys want to talk pressure washing? Don't forget, we also pray at the very end. If you got prayer requests, we'd love to hear them. Some of you who've not been doing so well physically would like to know how you're doing so we can praise the Lord for you or continue praying for you, either one. Some of you have got family members who are sick. You just want some prayer, maybe for your business. You've got some struggles, got some frustrations, maybe some burnout, maybe some angst, anxiety about the start of the wash season like us. I'm getting a little frustrated. We got another inch of snow coming tonight. Telling you.
Yeah, we got about probably somewhere between 2 and 4, somewhere around here today. Yeah.
I think our high was 13 degrees today, and I was freezing my little toes off. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it was a doozy. It was a doozy.
I'm scared to death to get my gas bill for the shop. But to sell some cheap shots.
Gonna have to do something for sure. Raining ice, snow and ice. Yeah.
Well,
reading Lexington David.
GNC Softwash says he's struggling with obesity. I get you, brother.
Who?
I hear you.
Oh,
GNC Softwash. We'll pray for you, brother. Absolutely, we'll pray about that.
me too, Jerry.
Fifth bay. Oh my goodness! Look at this. Watch this one right here. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. Fifth baby healthy on the 30th. Praise the Lord. Fantastic.
Nice.
Oh, we celebrate with you, my brother. We celebrate with you.
Absolutely.
Boy or girl? We'd like to know. Boy or girl?
That's amazing.
That's wonderful.
Yes,
Wonderful,
it is.
wonderful, wonderful. We're happy for you, brother. Fantastic. Well, I got a call from the lady who calls me every year to wash, and 15 houses in one little community, one little street. It's an HOA, and they want me to wash again this year. And here's my plan. My plan is to wash every one of them with the cheap shot. I'm gonna do a video. Can the cheap shot wash 15 houses in one day? We'll see. And I'll be honest, we'll see if it works or not.
I don't know. Can Mike wash 15 houses in one day? I mean, we're not talking Joe Deary.
This is true. This is true. Oh, looky here. Loving this one. My dentist asked for a house wash, 9,200 square feet and pavers. Wow. That's a lot. How much hose is too much, brother? Well, that's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Bless your heart, brother. Good job, man. Good job. I want to know how that goes for you.
That's a doozy.
Let's really remember to write this one down. Elite Wash Services says, if you could pray for my oldest son, he's 13. I had to rush him to the hospital about a month ago to have his appendix removed. Ooh, wow. They found some issues with his appendix, and they think he has, I'm waiting on the rest of it. Think he has, waiting on you, brother. Let us know what they think. Thinks he has, watch this, Crohn's disease. Okay. Well, I'm going to grab a pen. Don't go anywhere.
I got you right here. That's the note.
Right. Elite, we're praying for your brother, or your son, rather.
Absolutely.
I can't write and talk at the same time, but we're praying for that. Absolutely, brother. We'll pray for you and your boy. And we've got others down here who are saying they're praying for him as well. So we'll keep him on our prayer list.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, I got a question for us. I picked out 3 tonight from our list. If we have time, we want to talk about more, we will. But don't forget, right over here in the comment section, if you've got questions, then would you care to bring those to our attention. And my goodness, we've got 46 people in the room. Certainly we can come up with some kind of an answer to help you out. Jeremy, the first question is this. I'm gonna need your full support on this one. How do you separate yourself from the competition?
Oh, how do you separate yourself from the competition? Well, first off, I think you don't need to try to be like everybody else. You need to be you. You need to use what's uniquely special about you. It's funny because I was watching a video about how to become a better communicator, and this guy was speaking on this, and he was given, and his advice ultimately was to figure out what kind of communicator you are as far as all these different examples. But the best thing was to do was not try to take anyone's particular, what do you want to say, traits per se, or speeches, or don't try to mimic someone, but to be yourself, but to hone in into what makes that special. I want it to be, I want it to be the best house washer there was, but outside of house washing, any Joe can wash a house as good as the next Joe. But it was all to me about customer service. And I've said this, I don't know, 100 times on this show that when I started, I want it to be the Chick-fil-A of pressure washing. That was my process. I want it to be, it was my pleasure. I wanted to serve those who wanted to use me for business. So I want it to be much more than just transactional. I want it to have that customer experience to be unparalleled to anyone else's. That was what I wanted to be unique about.
I like that. Yeah, I think unique is the word. Maybe the word organic, just being original and being yourself. No one else is like you. So you doing the best you can is automatically going to set yourself apart. I want to add to that and say, I totally get the question. The question is very valid. Again, the question is, how do you separate yourself from the competition? I get that. It's a legitimate question. So when I say this, I'm not in any way suggesting it's not a legitimate question. It truly is. I would say focusing on yourself. If you focus on your competition, chances are, more often than not, you're going to mimic them. And there really doesn't need to be two of them. Just doing your own thing. So I think that I'm saying the same thing that Jeremy's saying. Just be yourself and do your own thing. You cannot separate yourself by being a better washer. The reason I say that is because you don't know if anybody else is a good washer or not. Jeremy said it best, any old Joe can wash a house. So I really do believe it comes down to customer service. Honestly, customer service is probably at the top of my list. We know this because anybody can sell a pressure washer. Anybody can sell a surface cleaner. But not everybody has good customer service. Am I right about that? Anybody can sell a hamburger, but not everybody has good customer service. And what Jeremy was saying about the Chick-fil-A of pressure washing, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not a big Chick-fil-A fan. I will go there because my wife and my daughter want to go there. But I'm not a big, I don't really particularly care for it. I'm a Popeyes guy myself, and they have horrible service. I love their chicken. But the reason people go to Chick-fil-A, I believe, is because of the service. They got good chicken, but it's the service. It truly is.
Their chicken's good at best.
It's good at best. That's right. Well said. Chicken's good at best.
Yeah.
But my wife, she gets those waffle fries and she dips them down in mayonnaise. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with her. I hope she didn't hear me. We got some questions coming in here. David, I'm going to answer your question for you, but I'm going to do it in 30 seconds or less, so I won't take up everybody's time. Mike, let's talk Cheap Shot. I hear you're out of inventory. When will you start taking orders again? I have skids coming in from our 51st state. They should have been in Friday. They weren't in Friday. And so you got that, did you, Jeremy? and so the skids are supposed to be in this Friday. If they don't come in this Friday, it'll be one day next week, and then I can start taking some orders. So we shall see. That was probably more than 30 seconds. Did y'all get that 51st state thing there? How many of you got that 51st state?
Yeah, they found out the other day when we played them in hockey, didn't they?
Oh, that's right. Absolutely.
Find out real quick.
What do y'all think? Hey, Jeremy, what do you think about running an 8 GPM machine on a 55-gallon buffer tank?
Well, I guess if you're in a city and you've got amazing water flow at every stop you go to, then you're probably good. But I think 100 should be minimal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If it's a stepping stone to get you there, sure.
Yeah. You were able, Devin. Congratulations on being able to purchase an 8 GPM machine. Probably going to find a 225, 275 tote. And I know you're probably working out of a smaller truck. I understand that. I picture your situation. But the sooner you can upgrade to a 100-gallon or more buffer tank, the better you're going to be. Here's another question. Andrew Shields just purchased a Cheap Shot. His is going out tomorrow. Do you use your rig to sell? You have pictures, equipment, etc. What about you, Jeremy?
What do you mean? Do you use your rig to sell jobs?
Yeah, I think he's saying that. Do you include the rig in advertising?
Well, yeah, that's the purpose of having it decaled and lettered up and wrapped or whatever you have. I mean, in my opinion, like, man, my shirts are to sell. You know, my hoodies are to sell. My attire, you know, everything about me is I'm always trying to sell. Like, you see this shirt? I only have about 12 of these shirts in different colors, and this is all that I wear. I really don't even have other shirts that I can wear out. I wear these everywhere.
You think I should put a hitch on the back of the Fiero?
I think you should put Mike's pressure washing on the back of that hoodie.
Looky here. See that? Bleach.
Yeah.
I got bleach on everything.
That's it.
Yeah, Andrew, Jeremy's not wrong about that. Branding. In fact, that's one of our questions tonight. We'll put a little more emphasis on that here in just a moment, but branding is key. Absolutely. All right.
Hey, look at this. How about you like this? I'm a steakhouse to him, an outstanding washer. I'm taking that as a good compliment.
5 stars.
Boom.
5 stars.
That's it. Let's see. Where am I, Mason? I'm so far down.
How about this one? Dwayne says, focus on delivering the wow factor. That's how you set yourself apart. Absolutely. I love that. And by that, it's not just in the wash. It's in the presentation. It's in the delivery. It's in the communication, the whole 9 yards.
It's the sales experience. It's the experience, man. Customer experience. Boy, I'm way far down, ain't I?
Well, I am as well. I'm just trying to catch up.
Sorry.
I got off on a tangent there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that from time to time. You just kind of agreed with me, did you?
I did.
Silly penguin, answer the phone every time. That's exactly right. That's one way to do it. Doing what you say you'll do when you say you'll do it for the price you said you're going to do it for. Starts with simply returning the phone call in the first place. I like that. Or answering the phone call. You're right, 100%.
Right on, John.
Oh, here's a great one. Evan Polly. Evan is one of our exclusively fresh members. What type of Facebook groups should I join for posting? Can I jump on that one, Jeremy?
Right on.
Go into your search bar on Facebook from your personal page, my friend, from your personal page. And begin typing in every city, town, county near you, anything that's in your wash area. And you're going to find all kinds of for sale groups, yard sale groups, neighborhood, not so much neighborhood groups, but community groups, and just join them. Now, you need to look through. A lot of them will have rules and regulations. If it says no posting for businesses, then don't even worry about it. Don't bog down your group feed with groups that aren't going to allow you to join. But join every one of those groups and then start posting every single day, probably around between 6 and 9 o'clock p.m. at night, and definitely post when you get up on Saturday and Sunday morning. Before and after pictures work great. I think that I think it captures people's attentions, the before and after pictures of your work. And just a little paragraph that says, Evan Polly is your friendly hometown professional. Call, text, or private message for your free online quote. Now, if you like to do in-person estimates, you might change that up a little bit. Include your phone number, your website, before and after pictures, maybe just a little blurb about what you offer, and let it go. And don't forget to post to Nextdoor app as well. If you don't have Nextdoor app, you need to post to that. All right, I rambled again.
You're good. You're good. Keep going.
So, yeah, somebody said Cane's. I like Raising Cane's. They got good chicken.
Yeah, here I'm gonna be honest. I love Raising Cane's, man. I could eat Raising Cane's 3 or 4 days a week.
Yeah, they're bread.
Drink that sauce and bread, man. My goodness, that's amazing.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
see here. So where are we at? We're at February 19th, 2025. So we're pretty much just about done. Just about done with February, which means March is here, nearly here. Got some nice days next week. Looks like it's going to be in the 60s. However, I'm going to be in Florida. Hopefully it's going to be warmer down there.
I hope so.
I hope so. That's the plan. But I'm looking forward to when March rolls around, getting hot and heavy with some washing. And as you can see, if some of you guys follow me on Facebook, I've been getting a lot of people like, man, where are you washing at? It's green where you're at. Well, here's the thing. It's like, I ain't washing. I'm just repurposing everything that I've got in my lieu of, because there were so many things that I did last year that I did not post about. I mean, my posts were far few in between. I went back sometime last week, and I think I moved over, I want to think it was over 1,200 some pieces of material. So that's how many things I take during the wash season, and that's probably not as many as I usually take. But I'm going through and I'm repurposing some things, and then putting some things out there that I've never posted. So what's that doing? Well, it's getting eyeballs on me, right? People see me washing. People's got washing in them. I'm posting one a day on my Facebook page, posting one on my personal page, maybe 2 on my personal page, maybe 2 in my stories. I want them to see me and know about it. And I've had several estimate requests just this week from those videos. So if you're not repurposing your old content, you should be.
That's good.
You should be.
That's fire. That's good stuff. Lee, did you just hear what our friend Mr. Jeremy said? Well, that's what Sales Boost is all about. Giving golden nuggets on how to increase your business, scale your business, make more out of a one-man group than a crew than what you could otherwise. And it's next Wednesday and Thursday, Friday and Saturday. I'll be speaking on Wednesday at 3 p.m. there in Orlando. And I think there are probably, I don't know, I'd have to guess, but there's 20 or more speakers throughout the week. And they're just dropping nuggets. It's going to be a great, great time. If you're asking for a rundown, just imagine a conference where some of the best, minus myself, are going to be there to offer encouragement and help to those who are in attendance. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mark Lovick said he just had his scan yesterday. Glad you're doing well, Mark.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, hey, if anybody knows what they're talking about on in the tonight, it's this guy right here. Sean Weber, he knows everything.
I get pretty ticked off at him if he goes more than 2 or 3 days without posting the video. Kind of.
I know. I mean,
I sit at home waiting. I'm on the couch, and my wife's like, "Why are you shaking so bad? Why are your feet bobbing up and down? You know, calm down over there." I'm like, "Well, I'm waiting for Sean Weber to drop a video. Dang it! Look at here.
he's funny. He's so funny. It is. I mean, you're sitting there on a gold mine of marketing material. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, well, this would be my 5th wash season. Like, how much actual content do I have? And it's a lot. It's a lot. You know, even some of the older stuff, and I'll even put some of the older stuff on there. Like, I've got a post. I see Mike posts it from time to time, but it's got my year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll have 5 on it now coming up, but I have like the evolution of the trucks, the trailers, the washers, everything. And it's very motivating to go through and look at some of that stuff. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, Elijah did win the ticket.
Elijah, I hope you're able to make it, buddy.
Yeah. Actually, I think he might. What time are you flying out, Elijah? Wednesday morning? I don't know if he's flying out when you fly out, Mike, or if he's flying out early.
Who?
Elijah. He's flying out Cincinnati.
Oh, I didn't know. When are you going, buddy?
So me and Steve are going to fly out Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon. I think Elijah is going to come early Wednesday morning, like super early. But I think we're all flying back at the same time.
Well, Elijah, if you're flying out to Wednesday morning, you and I might be on the plane together. If I see you, I'm probably not going to even acknowledge it, just so you know. American Property Stars is always dropping truth bombs on our show. He said, if you're actively chasing leads, go a step ahead of the rest by simply private messaging the person every day for 3 or more days. Wow, interesting.
Good one, yeah.
That's interesting.
I think this guy right here. Yeah, no, go ahead. Let's finish that one.
I have same fellow here, American Property Stars. It says I have numerous conversions after 3 to 5 no responses. I also locate their address and search and get their address and send them a postcard. Man, that's called boots on the ground right there. Actually, I guess it would be boots on the web. That's fantastic.
That's a golden nugget. And I'm thinking that guy's probably got a lot more than right there what he said he's got.
Barry?
Yeah, he's got more. He's got to have more photos than that.
Oh yeah,
videos.
He's got more than 5,000 videos.
He's got 5,000 reels.
He'll say, "Man, why aren't you liking my videos?" I'm like, "My thumb's sore as it is. Jeepers creepers!" My God, son. You were about to drop something there a minute ago, and then I pushed a button. What were you?
No, that was it. I was going to bring up Barry's stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here's another question for us. Naming and branding. Let's talk naming and branding. I guess we can just talk branding. Goes right along with the question, and I'm gonna pull this up. Somebody asked this. I'm gonna find it real quickly.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can't find it. Super quick. Right here. Cody Smith said, do you think personal mailers would work better than Facebook ads? We're talking about branding. We're going to work branding into this question. You think personal mailers would work better than Facebook ads? I'm going to say a hard no. A hard no. I believe that Facebook ads may not be your best spend, but it far exceeds personal mailers. Now, if you're talking about EDDM, every door direct mailers, but now if you've got 5x7 cards, postcards, and you're sending them out, that's what some people call it strategic marketing. I call it target marketing. And you're targeting those people and you're sending 2 and 3 of those out to the same customer, and you're only spending the price of a postcard stamp. I think that's very effective, very effective. But EDDM, I would not encourage it. I sell them, but I wouldn't encourage it.
Well, here's the problem with EDDM is it's a numbers game, man, and it's a lot. Like, you're going to need to send out 10,000 mailers.
Yeah.
And you're going to need to send that out multiple times. It ain't let's send 1,000 out because that's not a big enough sample.
Right.
I mean, you're probably talking sending out 30, 40, 50,000 mailers to get you any sort of real traction. Now, what's 30, 40, 50,000 mailers going to cost you? It's going to cost you a lot of money. If Facebook ads, you're going to get in front of 50,000 people for a fraction of that price.
Right.
So, it's kind of cool because mailers are tangible. You can hold them, you can look at it, you can feel it, you can see what they actually put into it. There's a lot of people even do mailers. I mean, maybe it's less competition. I don't really know. But it's higher. I mean, postage, printing, you got to pay someone to design it. Probably harder to track unless you've got a QR code or a special number for that mailer itself. And
right.
With Facebook, you're hitting people quicker, faster, and you're in front of them. Where's people at nowadays? People's not at the mailbox. People's on their phone, right? You're scrolling, and you're kind of disrupting the scroll. Honestly, let's be honest, you're disrupting it. So you have to be catchy, and you have to have something to grab their attention when you do it. And you can track it, man. It's a whole lot easier to track. And then once they watch your ad, there's a thing called retargeting. So you can retarget that same person for another ad. So you just got to know how to do it.
Barry says if you're doing daily Facebook posts, you can have a video from a year ago all of a sudden go viral. He's not wrong. It's absolutely true. And then Elite Pressure Washing, Elite Wash Services. How do you like my cartoon character for branding? Hey, I say if it works, it works. I can't even have an opinion. If it works, it works. That is my opinion.
Absolutely. I mean, I think with these characters, they help create a memory, a memorable connection to the brand.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Our buddy Scott Blair, he's not really down my way, but he's in Kentucky. And dude, I love his rigs, his wraps on his trucks they're unique. And what's it got? It's got Scott's Big Ugly Mug plastered right on the side of it as a cartoon. And it's legit though. Like, it's memorable. It's like these guys, who's that guy up your way? Josh Crabtree, Krabby Pro Wash.
Yep.
He's somewhere up towards your way. I don't know if it's Columbus or Dayton or whatever. But, he's got this big crab on the side of his truck for Krabby Pro Wash. I like it. I mean, I think it's memorable. And I mean, there's a local guy to me, and he's a heat and air guy, and he's got these vans and trucks, and it's just Kentucky Heating and Cooling or something like that. And he's got the Iceman or whatever he calls him. I don't know what he calls him, but he's like a superhero with a cape. And I'm like, but everybody knows him, and it's branding. You know.
Yeah. It's branding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that just for a second. I'm going to take that a little step further, maybe in a little different direction. There's a difference between marketing and branding. So we often want to confuse the two. We kind of think that they're the same. And at one time they were, when everything was yellow, like yellow pages or whatever, but that's not the case anymore. Let me give you an example. Let's suppose, folks, hear me out on this. We've got 25 minutes left. Let's suppose that Nike shoes. Let's suppose that Nike decided to go into the hotel business. I guarantee you, if we were having a roundtable discussion right now, we would all agree on what that customer experience would be if Nike opened up a hotel in Orlando, right? Every kid on the planet would want to stay at the Nike hotel. Why? Because you said it. I guarantee you're thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. When you walk in the front door, it looks like a basketball gymnasium, hardwood floor, right? And there's lights shining down, probably a couple of basketball goals. The hallways look like a NASCAR track. I guarantee you there's a football field somewhere, and there's probably a hockey goal, and soccer goals all over the place. I guarantee you that every one of us have in our imagination what a Nike hotel would look like. Now let me ask you another question. If Marriott went into the shoe business, do you have any idea what it would look like? The answer is no. Because I guarantee you that if you woke up in the lobby of any Marriott hotel or any hotel in that price point, you wouldn't know which hotel you were in, because they do a horrible job at branding. But I guarantee if you woke up in a Nike hotel, you would know exactly where you were. And what they do, what Nike has done is it has branded itself. By the way, the Nike swoosh, would you really think that that would work? I guarantee you, if you'd never seen a Nike swoosh and somebody said, "What do you think about this for a shoe?" you would say, "I don't think so." So it's not just the logos are not branding only. It helps. It's good, as Jeremy said. Jeremy's 100% correct. It's great for building a memory about the product. But if you don't have a memorable product itself, the catchiest logo in town will not get you any business. It'll get you business, but it won't retain business. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
No, you're good. That's like when you're talking about waking up in the lobby of a hotel. But it's like, I bet if you woke up in the lobby of a Margaritaville, you'd know where you was at.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a brand. It's a totally different experience.
100%.
And if Margaritaville made shoes, they're probably going to be beach shoes, vibing, sandals, right?
There you go. I like it. Exactly. JC's in the house. Thank you, JC, for joining us. Probably on his way home. Don't swerve to the left too far. Yeah. All right, man. What a great night. What a great night.
Excellent.
I'm excited about Sales Boost. All right, we're talking about confidence now. We're talking about branding. The next conversation we have here is about confidence. Confidence. I heard this just today, maybe yesterday, and I really liked it. I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. But he said, confidence is stacking small victories over and over and over. And it can be about anything. Stacking wins. Confidence is stacking wins things that you tell yourself over and over and over that you fulfill. So confidence is when you continue to pull off that win after win after win, and it builds confidence. So guys say, man, I don't know, those guys sure are confident. Man, confidence is a good thing. Cockiness, not so much, but confidence is a good thing.
Oh,
So
yeah.
my wife says a lot of times, she says, Mike, you're a little much. You're a little much. Like, I don't know. Maybe you should have settled for less. I don't know. But
Are we talking about how to build confidence, or where are we going?
I think so. How to build confidence.
Well, it's like, let's use the basketball analogy. And when you're, if you've played basketball, when you need to build some confidence, you take the easy shots. You start off easy. You start off with the layups, under the go. Get you a few of those on your belt. You take it back a step or two. Take it to the block. Take it to the free throw. And you just keep expanding. And the next thing you know, man, you're 3 or 4 feet behind that 3-point line, and the rim feels like it's 20 feet wide. And that's a good thing, because I heard Steph Curry say this, and if you follow sports, and maybe you don't, but you probably know who he is. It's the best shooter that's ever played, hands down, best shooter. And and he shared that he starts with his confidence by taking those easy shots and working his way out. And it's like, how do you build your confidence, man? And it's like, it starts in the morning. I feel like, what can you do to get an easy victory? Can you get up? Can you read a devotion? Can you make your bed? Can you shower? What can you do to make yourself productive? Get the easy wins, and then stack them up for the day. Make the phone calls. Follow up with the people. Send the text. Those little things snowball into big things, and and it's kind of hard, because sometimes if you lack confidence, and I don't know that, maybe there's at times when some people, or maybe all people, really I should say all people, may have a little bit of that self-doubt, or imposter syndrome is like what I call it sometimes. It's like, well, who am I really? Like, I'm not good at this, or I can't do this. But it's like, you got to reframe the way that you think about it, and not let that doubt creep in on you, because it's like, saying I'm not good at this. You just got to be like, I'm learning to get better at this. I can't do it. Instead of saying I can't do it, say, well, I just haven't figured it out yet, but I'm working on it.
Love that.
It's like, don't ever lose at anything. Just always have a learning experience.
Like that. Yeah, some people said some people win and others learn.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Here's a great question. I want to throw this up here real quick. Johnny Young, he says, how would you guys go about advertising to bid an HOA of 215 homes? All right. So 3,000 square foot on average is a big house if you're talking 250 of those homes. He says, should I bid them individually, or try to contract 10 or more to get some discounting on price for the homeowners? Well, it sounds like you've already put some thought into this, and I appreciate that that's new territory for you. I'll tell you what, if I were trying to get in there, and this is an HOA, then I think I would bid on every single home. I want to do all 215 homes, and then if they don't want to do all 215 homes, then I would bid them individually. In other words, I would say, what's going to be X amount per house, or if all the homes do it, I'll do it for this amount, and then divide that and give that price as a discounted price. That's one way of doing it. But you asked, and you gave me 15 seconds to talk about it. So maybe Jeremy would have a different response.
Nope, I think that's it. I think I'd want to hit them with a blanket price, a discounted price, for all 215. I mean, I guess you could fill it out and see what they want to do or how they want to do it. You know, those are questions you're going to have to ask, qualifying questions. But should I be an individual or try to contract 10 or more to get? I don't know. Yeah, no, you're good. Maybe I misread that, but
nope, I think you're right. Tommy, we praise the Lord for you, brother. Fantastic. Elite Pressure Washing or Wash Services says, I say a prayer, I stretch, and make my bed. No matter what happens all day, I've accomplished something.
Exactly.
Yep, it's true. That's how you do it. Stack those wins. Stack simple wins builds confidence. It's true.
Let's see here.
All right, here we go. Glow. He said, I just signed in from Paul from Tennessee. Thank you, buddy. How are those hose reels? Well, the hose reels are fantastic. Sign on to the website and purchase you one. Why don't you? They're going 18-inch hose reels with 3/4-inch manifold. Perfect for the cheap shot if you want to run through your hose reel and at a good price. So they're a good product. We'll ship out some the same day. One got shipped out, was ordered last night. It was shipped out today. They'll get it tomorrow. Literally, they'll get it tomorrow. So, we have those in stock and can send them out immediately. All right.
This is a great idea here. Having a referral program for the neighborhood also. For those of you that serve neighborhoods, you'll have the moms posting in the community page advocating for you, and you'll slowly gain traction. I'm telling you, referral programs are key, and if you don't have one, they're really not that hard to come up with. If you need ideals, just Google referral programs, and actually, you could go to ChatGPT and have it draft you up one, and you can make tweaks to it. You know, it's going to give you a basis on that, and then, you know, you read through it and say, well, let's try this, let's try that. Is there anything else to make this better? You know, how can I make this bulletproof, or how can I make this appealing?
I like that. Yeah, good referral program. You're not going to go wrong with a good referral program, especially if it looks something like a gift certificate that they actually bring in or mail in, or even an online gift certificate rather. Yeah. And you can, and then you get jobs from those, and then maybe you give that person $25 or 5% of the sale or what have you to as a reward or an incentive for the referral. It goes a long ways, and you'd be surprised at how much work you can pick up from that. And those will be annual, semi-annual contracts.
Yep. Yeah. Now, if you're interested in the referrals, I'll tell you, the king of referrals, as far as I know, is Howard Partridge.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, I took his class last year, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
JC says, make it simple. Don't overcomplicate things. People want to talk about your service. If you do a good job for them, they will want to. That's exactly right. They'll want to talk about your service.
Yes, sir.
And remember, guys, every person that you know knows 500 people that you do not know. Many of them in your wash area, they'll talk about you, and that's the best kind of advertisement for sure. No doubt about it. All right, let's see what else we got here.
What business does Howard own? Well, he owns a bunch of businesses, I'm sure of it. I don't know all of them per se, but I do know he probably owns one of the largest carpet cleaning companies in Houston. I believe it's Houston, right?
I believe so.
Yep. He's wrote several books. He is Zig Ziglar was his mentor. He is a Zig Ziglar coach, speaker. So he's a legit next level guy. Yeah. So he's going to be at Sales Boost Friday, or at the Home Service Network. I don't know where he's going to be speaking at Friday.
Are you guys reading that? I hope you are.
Yeah.
He did over $1 million in referrals last year. Okay, let's say he did 500,000 in referrals last year. I'm easily impressed. Okay, so $1 million blows my mind.
Yeah. Okay. PWCA.
He'll be at the PMWCA class on Friday, so that's good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Jeremy, you were at Sales Boost last year. We've got 9 minutes. Let's talk some more about Sales Boost, and we'll call it quits.
Yep.
You're going back again this year. You're excited. We'll get to be together. We're going to room together. Probably going to party like it's 1999, baby.
Yeah. I'll be in a bed. I'm taking me some earplugs because I know you're going to snore.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad, y'all. It is bad. I'm telling you right now, it's bad. Do you snore?
I've never heard myself snore.
I stayed up all night long once. I didn't snore first time.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to try to pack. I got a little travel fan. I'm hoping I can get it through TSA, but I need a fan. If not, then I'm going to be turning on my YouTube and just putting on white noise fan or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Drown him out.
So what can we expect, Jeremy? You were there last year. What can we expect at Sales Boost?
What can we expect? I think we can expect to have your socks blown off. I'll be honest with you, dude. Last year was amazing. I'm not sure, what's the head count look like this year, but last year there was around 180 of us. So you're talking 180 like-minded individuals in a room sitting at these round tables, getting to listen to speakers, but also getting to network and talk to each other, from different walks of life, different stages and areas in business. And you can just pick up on the little things. And one thing that I took away from the class, because it's like, I don't say it's not like any training you go to, but it's like anytime you ever have a training and there's so much information, there's a lot of information. But you got to pick that 1, 2, or 3 things to take away and do those things, right? You got to have actionable steps on those, and you get some super great actionable steps in there. And it's nice because will do. It's sorry, I was replying back to JC, he just messaged me, but it's very nice because you might find that little golden nugget that you need that you didn't know you needed.
Ooh, wow.
It might be that next thing that you were trying to figure out, but the guy at the table with you, he's 2 steps or he's the next step above you. And you pick it up, and it's just amazing. And the networking and the connections you make. I mean, it's great. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And just so that we have this here, JC is wanting us to give away a free ticket.
Oh, wow.
Tonight. So if you're watching this and you stuck around and you would like to go to Sales Boost, go ahead and do us a favor and drop your name. Actually, don't drop your name in the comment section. Post Sales Boost if you'd like a chance at a free ticket.
So in other words, is that what you said? Type in Sales Boost into the comment section?
Yep.
Okay.
Sales Boost. It's next Wednesday, Thursday, Orlando, Florida, at the I don't remember the venue name, the DoubleTree by Hilton.
It is, yes.
The DoubleTree by Hilton. It's going to be a great time. Go ahead and comment Sales Boost.
And that's only if you're able to make it.
Yeah.
Only if you really plan to go, because if you don't plan to go, then you're going to get a ticket and it's going to be a wasted ticket. There's somebody out there who would love to go and would be able to go, needs to go. But if you can't make it, don't put in there sales boost. And I believe whoever goes, you're going to have a great time. Jeremy, of the list of speakers that that are listed for this year, who are you most excited about? Who are you most who are you most excited about hearing?
Yes, so there is. I'm pretty sure my wife is watching this because I think I can hear it in there. I hear you're coughing. Who am I most excited about? I'm gonna tell you. There's so many. I guess I'll have to say you, Mike, if I go to your class. But
If I go to your class,
let me be honest. Let me be honest. Like, we're friends. I'm always excited to hear what you got to say. I always get a lot of behind the door stuff, so I know a lot of the things you're probably going to talk about, and I'm sure there's some things I don't know, some things that you've put together for this speech. So I'm excited about it. But outside of you, here's who I love looking forward to Pat Clark. I love to hear Pat Clark speak. And I tell you another person that I'm very interested in listening to again, because I listened to him last year, was Adam McChesney. And he's all about branding. And
I nominate Charles Henry 3 times.
Charles Henry 3 times. 3 first names. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know who all Pat opens the event Wednesday. Look, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, did you see this? He said Jeremy was struggling to get that. Get that.
You know, Dean,
Didn't want to hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Action Power Wash says, I hope you guys will do the podcast from the event next week. Yes, sir. That's the plan. We are going to go live from the podcast. We'll find us a corner somewhere and we'll make it happen. That's the plan, anyways. We're willing.
Yeah, guys. How many people's on here? 33 people. We need to. We're going to give this ticket away. I'd like to. We've got 2 people right now who's commented sales boost. Is there anybody else? Anybody else? I know of personally several people who would like to go. Who's talked to me about it. I was trying to see if I missed anyone. But if you're still on here and you want a chance to go to this, comment sales boost. Evan Polly. Evan, where was you at a minute ago?
Yeah. Where were you, buddy?
Yeah, where were you, man? Waiting on
Hey,
you.
Jared, I got a question for you. I head out. My flight leaves at 9 a.m. It's supposed to land at noon. I'm speaking at 3. Something happens. If something happens and I'm delayed, it's going to be fun. So just letting you know, tight squeeze there.
You just send it to me. I'll show my legs and I'll tell a joke or something, act like you till you get there.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the top of the hour. We've got 3 names in for the drawing. I tell you, that's your chances are good. And
real good.
Steve said, "Well, heck, I bought mine a few hours ago." Well, I know because of the grapevine. I know how much money you made on that wash last week. So you're good. You're good, buddy. You'll be all right. You ought to be buying my ticket. Dang it.
Yeah. Steve said he's buying dinner, I think.
Yeah, buddy.
He's gonna buy dinner.
All right. Here we
Hey,
go.
Wax Armstrong. Hey, all right. Listen, if you're on here and you're watching and you want a chance at winning this free ticket, all you have to do is comment Sales Boost. We're going to give this thing away here in a minute.
Wax, I'm texting you as we speak, brother, because you are requesting a phone conversation, and we're going to set that up for tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, my friend.
Wax Armstrong. That's a cool name.
It is a cool name.
Sounds like something out of a movie.
That'd be Stretch Armstrong. Stretch that way. Hear this? JC says if anyone wants to go, but they do not win, let him know. We have a few tickets left for 150 at the 150 mark. Barry Little's got. Hold on, Barry Little, you already won tickets. Get that out of there.
What did he do? He won a ticket.
He already won a ticket.
Oh, I ain't. Barry, you're out.
Yeah, I grew up on Stretch Armstrong as well. That's awesome. That's awesome. How are we gonna go about doing that? What's the plan for drawing?
I've got a wheel here, a wheel of names. So I was just giving it a second to see. At the moment, currently 4 people in. That's still a great deal at 150.
It is a good deal.
I wish my wife would go with me. Let's see here. I actually grew up on Stretch Armstrong. I was.
Will you be able to post the wheel live?
Yes, I can pull it up. I can pull it up.
Nice.
Let me see if I can figure out how to make this bigger. I've never. Okay, hang on here. Share screen. Here we are. Is that right?
Ooh.
That's right. We have Bleach Sprayer. Sorry, I don't know your real name, so I just went off your YouTube thing. Actually, if you're still on here, comment your real name, and that way we know how to get a hold of you. Dave Markland, Evan Polly, Wax Armstrong. I got 4. Anybody else? We're up to 40. If you're just hopping on here, because this number keeps going up and down that we're viewing, if you're just hopping on here and you want a chance to win a ticket to Sales Boost, you got 1 minute to comment Sales Boost, and we're going to give this ticket away. 1 minute. That's it. I'm setting a timer right now.
Yep, that's exactly right.
1 minute.
5% chance.
That's it.
Why am I nervous?
I don't know.
I'm nervous. There's Rusty. Rusty, you got in at the last minute, buddy. Uh-oh, there's a new one. Rusty's in there. Get Rusty in there. You see it?
He ain't too far from Orlando.
No, he's not. I love Rusty.
I got Michael Robinson. I can't see your face, but I see you there.
Paul Larson. Man, I'll tell you, everybody just got mad. Just 4 people are pretty upset right now.
13 seconds. 13 seconds. That's it.
Oh, it's great.
13 seconds.
Oh, good stuff. Anybody in there we didn't see? I think you got everybody.
I got them. That's it right there.
Did you get Michael Robinson? You did. I see it there. Yeah.
I got Michael Robinson.
Okay. Before we do this, I love everybody. I'm rooting for Evan Polly. And I don't have any control over it. So I just want you to know, fingers crossed for Evan Polly. Come on, buddy. You got
All right.
this.
Here we go. Tap to spin. Now, I've never done this, but here we go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, Evan. Come on, Evan. Oh, there goes Evan. Oh, come on. Michael Robinson.
There you go, Michael Robinson. You're here on Facebook. Send Jared Chanowski. If you can see his, I can't. I guess I can't point to it here. Maybe it's not on there. I don't know. He's on the screen. We need to get in touch with him so you can get your free ticket. Hey, by the way, guys, you didn't win the free ticket, but you still got a chance to get a ticket for $150, man. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, that's a friggin' steal.
That's a
steal. The information that I got last year was well worth way more than $150. I paid more than $150 for my ticket. I outright bought mine, and $150 is a deal. So you need to get it. Michael says spin it again for someone else. Michael, you're not able to go? Well, we may have a respin here.
Okay.
Look at him. She can't go. Okay.
Terry got in a little bit late.
Terry, you're a little late, brother. I don't want to do it to the guys that are already in here because we put a time limit on it. All right, Michael. I'm taking Michael's name out, as you can see.
Come on, Evan Polly.
All right, let's shuffle. Let me hit shuffle here.
Come on, lucky Evan.
Shuffle there, shuffle. And then
see, he won. He won. He's on there. He won. Evan won.
We're shuffling. We're shuffling. We didn't spin this. We're not spinning. All right, let's hit it again on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, Evan. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, don't you go any further. Oh, Rusty. Oh, Evan.
All right, Rusty.
Oh, Rusty, you sure you're going, buddy? I swear, if you don't show up, Rusty, I'm.
I figure Rusty be sliding in with the C3 crew.
We are on live television, bro. Congratulations, Rusty. Are you absolutely? He said you cursed Evan. I'm sorry. I feel like I ought to buy Evan a ticket.
You should, Mike. You should buy Evan a ticket.
Oh gosh, I'm sweating over here. I had so much fun with that. We got to give some more stuff away. I'm trying to find something to give away. How about this credit card? I got a brand new credit card. Oh, I shouldn't have showed that number there to you. New credit card. Spending for a new credit card, brand new one.
Hang on here. Hang on just a minute.
No, sir. No, sir.
Hang on just a minute. Hang on, boys. Let him look at his schedule. He might not be able to go. Guys, listen.
Y'all killing me.
Right here in a minute.
Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Delete your daggone name if you can't go.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Cheap shot. That was a cheap shot.
Yeah, I feel like Vanna White right now, or I guess more like Pat Sajak, I guess.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Hey, Wax says that we should give away a cheap shot.
Yeah, and Will Holder said, I just bought a cheap shot.
He said I had to shoot my shot.
Okay, so Rusty's going to be there, 3 p.m., brother. I'm speaking. I need you in the room. Fill up that room for me.
Yeah, Rusty, can't wait. Hey, we got to do a video when we get down there.
Yeah, bring your camera, brother. Bring your camera.
He don't travel without it. I know that. I know. we just changed Rusty's schedule.
I think Rusty's got some pavers he needs to seal or something. I didn't know you could do that wheel thing. We need to do that once a month or so and give something away. That's
sure, we can. By the way, guys, we want to thank JC for giving us opportunity to give a ticket away. We appreciate that. And please reach out to him. You saw his name, Jared Chanowski. Reach out to him on Facebook, or you can reach out to me or Mike, and we can get in touch with him. But you'd be better off just directly dealing with him on that. If you want one of those tickets for $150, it's a steal, man.
Yeah,
it's a steal.
$150. Come on, guys, $150. If you get half a nugget, you're going to, you're a winner. You're going to win by showing up. You're already winning by showing up. $150, like that's that's cheap. That's cheap.
Very cheap.
All right.
Well, that's it. What a fun night.
It was a fun night. Elite Pressure Washing. We're praying for his son.
Yeah.
His son, some of you who jumped on late, Elite Pressure Washing's son. He's 13 years old. He was rushed to the hospital a month ago. If I'm not mistaken, he had
Crohn's.
Well, they think he may have Crohn's. They're doing tests.
Appendix.
He had an appendix operation, and they think he may have Crohn's. So we're praying for him. And then for Mark Lovick, we continue to pray for Mark. He's got good results. We're going to continue to pray for him. And then we praise the Lord for Tommy Bain, released for work. He told us that just a few minutes ago. His doctor has released him for work. Perfect timing too, Tommy. That's fantastic, brother. I'm happy for you. We're going to pray for all three of you. So that's very, very exciting. We're so grateful everyone came on board with us tonight, came into the room. We had a good time. Don't forget, next Wednesday night, Lord willing, we'll be going live from Sales Boost. Jeremy and I will both be there. We'll have our laptops. We'll make it happen. And we're going to have a good time. So you do not want to miss next Wednesday evening. Looking forward to it.
Nope. Great time. Great time. Probably have us a couple guests on. Who knows?
I'm sure. That'd be great.
Yep.
All right, my week to pray. Let's pray. Father in heaven, thank you so much for the joy that you bring us, first and foremost by being in our presence, allowing us to be in your presence, just being with us wherever we go and for whatever that we're doing. We thank you for that. And then when we come on this podcast, we do not take it lightly that you allow us the gift of communication, of encouragement, this platform that you've given us for 50 or 60 guys a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, but you know the end from the beginning. You're the Alpha and the Omega, so you know who's going to be in the room every week. And we all have things we need to be praying about and praying for, and we're grateful that we have a God that we can pray to. We pray for Elite Pressure Washing's son. He's 13 years old. Lord, you know his situation, how that he was rushed to the hospital with the appendix situation last month, and now with complications and having some tests run, some diagnoses. We fear that it may be Crohn's, but Lord, you are in control of all things. So we want to praise you in advance for what you're going to do in his life. We lift him up to you. We know that you are the great physician, this 13-year-old boy. God, you can do all things, and we believe that. We're believing that for his sake, even this evening. And we thank you for Mark Lovick, our brother. He is such a blessing to be around and such a blessing to the WASH community. We continue to pray for him, and then also for Tommy Bain. We've been praying for him since way back in the fall when he had his situation, and now he is here as WASH season begins. He's been released for work. We praise you for that, and may this be an amazing year for Tommy. And then for those who are struggling with work, we lift them up as well. For those who are about to enter into the WASH season but struggling because of the cold weather, you know that. You're in control of that. So we believe that you're just giving us more rest to rest up for an amazing WASH season. We pray for Sales Boost that there'll be great turnout, but not only for the turnout, but those nuggets that will be dropped will be picked up by those who need them most, utilized and applied to their WASH life and to their life in general. We thank you for Jesus. It's in his name we pray. Amen. Amen. God bless you guys.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Good night.